All right, so we just went over our variation of snag. I mean, it's the way that we run snag, but for air raid purists, it would probably be a variation. So for those of you that didn't see it, essentially the outside guy still has the snag route right in here. Now the difference is the number 2 will end up running the wheel or the slot fade, and he essentially wants to split the hash and the numbers. And then the F now has the speed bubble, and the backside guy, he's now got the option route of the hitch, the speed out, or the glance, right? So that's our snag. Okay, we'll go over it here. So this is film of it. So in this case, all right, we would actually call early 61 snag. So again, we don't call formation direction. So what we do is we call early, that's our trips. Middle guy is always on in our early, and it's always to the wide side of the field. So all we have to do is call early, and they line up, in this case, on the left. So then we would have to change the concept side to 61 because we want the snag on the left. So 60, 61 would be the concept series. So this is early 61 snag. And we'll watch it. Right, so there's the F running the speed bubble. So he is running a bubble, but he's full speed. Okay, the snag does a good job of getting underneath that defender. And now if you notice, here's the wheel, okay, and he ends up pushing that corner deep. So now that corner can't undercut, if he were to, he can't undercut both the corner and the flat, right? And then we get almost a 2-for-1 here with this strong safety. Okay, so there's your look. I would tell the quarterback there, and you should, to throw the snag. It's the first one that comes open, and it's a quick 3 for the quarterback. Okay, he ends up scrambling and throwing the speed bubble. Okay, good job. Now this one, this is our early 60 snag, right? So again, I'd like the F to be a little bit more inside and kind of split the Y and the offensive tackle, but he's a little wide here. It still works out. All right, now the quarterback, I'm just going to tell you, is going to go backside, which I don't like. Again, when we call the concept side, we call 60 or 61. That's the side we want the quarterback to look to first. Obviously, he liked it pre-snap and gets a 33-yard gain, which I'm never going to complain about. But I would like him to take the open grass here, right? Where's the grass? It's right here. I understand he likes his receiver. Fair enough. But let's not play buddy ball. Okay, so the F a little bit slow here on the bubble, right? We want him to run out there a little faster. Okay, really, really stretch this defender. Great job here of running this sort of wheel or fade that we like in our snag concept, because look what it does here, right? We get a 2-for-1 with the corner and the safety taking this. And now this linebacker must stay inside because of the slant sit, leaving nobody on the bubble, right? So that actually pushes right there. And if you notice, nobody comes on the bubble, and we essentially get 3-on-2 because of that fade route. Okay, so we complete the long ball there. But all right, so again, this is early 61 snag. Okay, so now we have press coverage, but again, nothing changes. So we get press, and he's going to essentially just run the wheel, right? Okay, bubble from the F, and then the snag here. The quarterback does a really nice job. The running back does a good job here, checking the will. Nothing there, but we do have pressure from the outside. So he's going to take the outside pressure. And then quarterback here, good job on the 3 steps. And then he's going to hit the first man that comes open right there, the snag. Okay. Good job. Now, again, the F needs to be faster with the bubble. Okay. Because this defender over the point, all right, the one pressing the point, he almost comes back and intercepts this. And that's because the F didn't do a good enough job of stretching him. So he's essentially in that window for the snag. Okay. But again, if you look, we get a 2-for-1 on the corner and the safety because of that wheel route, stretching them both. Right. So now instead of having an extra defender in here, because the safety would traditionally not have to play that on a corner route, he's got a vertical threat from number 2. So he has to honor it. So we get a 2-for-1 over here, and we get the snag open. And on the back side, he decided to run a hitch. Fine. right, with the option route in the 60 series. And there's your snag route for a good 5-yard completion. We'll take 2nd and 5 all day. So that's our snag series. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. That's our film review of the snag series. We have our swap and our special tag videos coming up.